Hi everybody. In this video I wanted to give you a review of Burlingame, California. The city of Burlingame, it's located in San Mateo County, just north of the city of San Mateo. It's a smaller city than San Mateo. It's about 26,000 or so, and it's a mostly residential city, but actually just next to the bay there's a part of the city that's commercial. It's oriented towards the tourist industry in the San Francisco Bay Area because it's very close to the airport, and also there's a lot of hotels and there's companies there that service the airport business and tourism. I'm here very close to the downtown area of Burlingame. This part of Burlingame is very residential. There's a lot of apartment buildings here. A lot of apartments for rent, a few condo buildings too. And also in some of my previous videos I showed you the old Burlingame downtown, which is north from here. Burlingame is close to the San Francisco airport. The San Francisco airport is considered administered by administration part of San Francisco, but it actually geographically is really closer to San Mateo County. Just like in San Mateo, there's a lot of families here, a lot of people with kids. But most recently, just like in San Mateo, I actually didn't mention this for the review for San Mateo, but there's been a lot of younger people coming in from out of state or out of the country. So here is becoming more dynamic now. It used to be quieter and more family oriented, but now it's kind of a mix. These two buildings, by the way, are relatively new. Burlingame is considered upscale. It's a little bit more expensive than compared to most other cities. This is Burlingame City Hall here. It's very small. There's a lot of schools here, elementary schools. There's a high school also, Burlingame High. This is the main library in Burlingame. The motto of Burlingame is the city of trees. There's a lot of trees here, which is very nice. We're getting closer to the downtown area. The weather here is nice. Just like in San Mateo, it's not too windy, although I think it's a little bit more windy than San Mateo, but it's overall it's very pleasant. This part of the downtown reminds me of England. It's kind of has a European kind of British look.
You like the big one?
I like the big one, but
You like that big?
I like that big only because
This is the main trade street in Burlingame. It's Burlingame Avenue. The cow train station is down at the end of the street. There's a lot of cafes, restaurants here, and boutiques. They recently enlarged the street. Now it looks wider and more upscale. Just like in San Mateo, here people also that don't live in Burlingame come to this area because it's a very nice area and very nice street. There's an upscale city called Hillsborough just next to Burlingame. I think a lot of people from Hillsborough come here too to shop or just dine.
Yeah.
There's an Apple store right here. And I think every Sunday there's a farmer's market. I find it expensive. Just like in San Mateo, people work here from other cities. It's not only the people that live here work here. Most workplaces here, I think, are by the by the bay. There's a lot of offices there. But I think a lot of people also work outside of Burlingame but live here because it's a small city.
I don't know where
Directly in front of us is the Burlingame Caltrain station. Caltrain is a passenger train that goes from San Francisco to San Jose in Silicon Valley. It's convenient that it stops here. I personally used it a lot, but it's a bit slow, and also it has a set schedule. And also, where it stops in San Francisco is really in the middle of nowhere. You have to take probably a tram or a muni to go some other place in the city, so it's not very convenient.
It's walking distance.
All right, this is the Caltrain station. And this is again the Burlingame Avenue. All the way down to El Camino. Burlingame is a nice place to live. It's a bit expensive, but it's worth it. Just like most cities in the Bay Area, here there's different events and festivals going on from time to time. So it's an active city and it has a sense of community. Burlingame also has many parks. They're kind of small, but for the size of the city, it's okay. We're gonna cross the Caltrain tracks. This is the Caltrain station. The US, of course, has a lot of British influence, but I wanted to show you this game. I did some research. I don't know about the name of this game, but it's actually an Italian game. I'm Bulgarian, I'm from Europe, but we don't have this game in Bulgaria. But in some places here in the Bay Area, I noticed they have this game. You basically throw some balls and try to knock them or something. I'm not sure about the rules, but it seems like people like this game here in the Bay Area. Most parks here in Burlingame have barbecue grills and fire pits, so you can barbecue outside. And usually the facilities are very good and very well maintained. For example, this is a public restroom here.
Why can't they be regular?
There are private gyms here in Burlingame. They're a bit more expensive than the regular gyms, like 24 hours. And there's some also like basketball courts and things like that. You can work out or play basketball and other games.
No!
This is Washington Park. It's oriented towards younger kids.
You afraid of heights? I hope you ain't afraid of heights. You do good. And you're gonna climb an hell ladder.
People here are really into landscaping and things like that. The parks are very well maintained and there's a lot of flowers. I'll show you the rose garden here in Washington Park. There are palm trees here in Burlingame. I was very curious about the palm trees when I first came to California, and I did some research and I found out that actually palm trees are not native to California. They were imported back in the day from the Middle East. Just like San Mateo, Burlingame is very convenient for commuting if you work in San Francisco or Silicon Valley or the East Bay. Depending on traffic, to San Francisco is probably about 25 minutes drive time. And about half an hour or so to the nearer cities of Silicon Valley. Burlingame is also considered a safe city. It's I think the only types of crimes I have experience with, or I heard about, you know, from my neighbors or people around me, is car break-ins. Some people, you know, break into cars to steal some valuables, so you shouldn't leave your valuables in an open view inside your car. You should always, you know, lock them in your trunk or take them with you. The police here does an excellent job of you know, crime prevention and law enforcement. It's much better than Europe, I think. But this is common for the US in general. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please let me know down in the comments, or if I missed anything about Burlingame, please share below so we can keep people informed. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.